Hey everybody, it's that time of year again, Halloween, spooky season. It's our favorite here at Guerilla House. I'm Jerry Howard, and behind the camera here is Mark Bauschke, and we have some recommendations for your spooky season. Here in Guerilla House, we love triple bills. We're always watching 3 movies. Last year, we recommended the solid triple bill Tom Atkins, Fog, Halloween 3, and Night of the Creeps. This year, our theme's going to be dumb shit kids. Let's take a look at the films. Our first film of our triple bill is the classic The Slumber Party Massacre. This movie is magnificent. What sets this exploitation apart from other movies of that era is it has a female director. Not only does it have a female director, it has a female screenwriter. The director, Amy Jones, actually went on to have a really good career. She's still working as a screenwriter. What really stands out in the Slumber Party Massacre is the editing. It cuts to the rhythm of the joke. It'll bring it to this peak and then bam, drop the punchline on you just with the cut. It is hilarious. I love this movie, highly recommend, and it's always weird every time I watch it. The killer with the drill, I don't know if he's got everlasting batteries or just a long extension cord. For the second film, we have Cabin Fever, the debut film from Eli Roth. You know, the guy who directed Hostel, was an actor in Inglourious Basterds, The Bear. I have only seen this movie twice. I saw this movie when it came out in 2002, and I was lukewarm on it. I liked it fine. It was just one of those movies. But this is a film to watch post-COVID. We can all connect with this movie post-COVID with somebody getting sick, people panicking, stay away. If you can hear my cat, he agrees. Really gross. It'll make you think. It's a good post-COVID film. Dumb shit kids. Terrible dumb shit kids where you really are you don't really give a if they catch the flesh-eating disease. You know, you're kind of rooting for the disease, which is kind of unsettling. Highly recommend. Our third and final movie of our dumb shit kid triple bill is one of the best movies I've ever seen, and I stand by that comment, and I say it all the time, and that is Tobe Hooper's 1973 classic, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This movie, I've seen it so many times, and when it ends, I just sit there in silence. It still gets me. It's an absolute gem of guerrilla filmmaking, independent cinema. It is uncompromising, and it just carries so much weight and power. It is a masterpiece, and I definitely would put it in my top 50 movies of all time. It just is so raw, and it's lightning in a bottle. How does it fall into the dumb shit kid theme? Well, that's really easy. Texas Chainsaw Massacre follows these kids. They pull over, they go to a house, they knock on a door, nobody answers. That's generally off. Okay, nobody's here. What do these kids do? They go inside. And what do they find? Weird people doing weird things. But the weird people, to be honest, were just minding their own business. So if you really think about it, it was the dumb shit kids' fault. All their fault. They knock, no answer, you split, you're alive. You go in, you die. So if you really think about it, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre's underlying theme is just manners. You have good manners, you live. Bad manners, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay, there you go. There's our Guerilla House triple bill recommendation this year. Dumb shit kids. I think all 3 films are strong. Watch with your friends. Watching a group would be really, really fun. But we want to try to keep things positive. You know, people are shitty sometimes, especially in the horror film genre. But we know that people are good too. If you need to wash off the dumb shit kid scenario, the sickness, whatever you want to call it, there's a quick remedy for that. And that it's the great pumpkin, Charlie Brown. We know the Peanuts gang always makes things better. And we know these kids aren't dumb shits, and they're not shitty. So after you watch all these, You need to wash off the dumb shit. Boom, there you go right there. Happy Halloween, everybody from Guerilla House.